I saw an Instagram post that he did one time. He's coaching a bunch of great up-and-coming talents, and he said, everyone who comes to me shows me footage of Ethan and says, I want to surf like this guy. So, yeah, he's starting to realise that potential now, as is Connor O'Leary. He's on a mission to lock in a spot for the back half of the year. Draws don't get much more difficult than this in the modern era. Filipe Toledo has been so dominant. He has a great opportunity here if he can get through this heat to jump into that yellow jersey heading over to Margaret River. See opportunities on his high-scoring ride to maybe change up his approach to that bowl section, but still great surfing from him. As we see Toledo getting things started. A 26-year-old hammering down the line, pulls through the back of this one.
Yeah, well, he backed himself because Toledo went, I'm prepared to sit way deep because I've got that speed underfoot. I can accelerate faster than any man. We'll get on back there, but here's a wave for Connor. This first wave, he's already on the fatter shoulder, and great backhand turn there.
Yeah, nice swoop on that second move, but you're right, just that first section kind of laid down on him a little bit.
A little bit, he's so good at getting up there at 12 o'clock, getting beyond 12 o'clock and whipping it around on that vertical face. It didn't offer that opportunity.
Yeah, you're spot on. That's really his most powerful, reliable manoeuvre, that big backhand vert with the blow tail.
It served him well. And you see he's already just a touch wide of it right there. I don't know if it was there on off or even if he went vertical. He didn't want to risk it.
What about that setup, though, to get a more vertical approach? Just faded right back into the bowl, sat in that white water for a moment before accelerating up into the pocket.
He set it up so well. And you look on the back end, they've always got to look over the shoulder and eye off that.
Toledo trying to smash this one as he rolls on through. Silky smooth, big section here, and he absolutely slams it.
A great exchange, like a surf movie, just being able to peel off from one to the other one, and Connor taking that first wave with priority. Yeah, Filipe.
In the overtaking lane.
Yeah, overtaking lane, all right. We'll get into pit stop in a minute, but whoa. Filipe Toledo cutting loose. He had a good open face here, the beautiful pocket, steep vertical pocket on this higher tide. And this wave really holding his body through this middle part. And there's a very interesting part of the finish here. He gets a really good snap there. And this last move, Ronnie, that's dynamic.
That was put online yesterday, wearing board shorts and a vest. And obviously no jet ski assistance back then. You guys, you had it tough.
When I first came to Bells, as we see Connor going down there, that's pretty uncharacteristic. I don't think there was definitely no interference.
Same thing for Morgan. He will always be able to talk about the two heats he surfed and won against John Florence. He has an opportunity in the next heat to claim a third victory over the two-time world champ, but he'll have his hands full. John's been on fire, as has this man, Toledo. The Brazilian starts off with a couple of big hits, already has a 7.57 in the bank, and he'll add to it with this ride. It's going to easily get rid of his throwaway score, the first wave of the heat. And he, again, is a guy that can actually really increase his heat score or wave score with a big finish on the inside. Well, everyone else is going to be looking for Toledo's ski because it seems to be a little bit quicker. But let's dive into the replays. This one came through in the excellent range based on the power and the precision that he executed on the outside.
Yeah, well, what I called on that one was that I liked the fact that Toledo's going a bit deeper. He went for a medium-sized wave. He got two major manoeuvres on the bowl. That was the difference. And then, of course, this finish here is a softer finish by his standards.
Connor O'Leary trying to snatch the lead and win this exchange, keeping that board moving. Great flow, finds a vertical section to hit. There's that trademark turn that we were touching on earlier.
Yes, it's a reversal of roles. We saw on the initial exchange, it was Toledo on the wave behind. He got the 7.57 over Connor O'Leary's 6.17. The big points, Connor surfs his wave super well.
Oof.
And, wow, that was a good hook. And he also finishes it really much stronger, but I just think that Toledo's dynamics on the bowl section proved the difference.
Yeah, they warrant the big score, the biggest score of the heat so far, 8.43. This one, though, it's going to help Conor O'Leary. He needed to improve on the 617. He did that just marginally. Here we go, big set waves on the outside. Toledo looking to improve on a 757. Beautiful steep section, big drawn out carve. Maintains plenty of speed to get back up into the pocket again. Disappears for a moment, emerges from that white water. And now moves through to the inside. Looking for fireworks on the outside. Conor O'Leary falling hard. And Toledo's going to get another nice finish on the inside here. Just kicks that tail, super explosive. Looks up at the judges, throws the cheese whiz and works the crowd. But let's see what went wrong here. He went for it.
Yeah, he got a lot of air under the board, and you know he was looking to land flush, and just this would have been a great combo. What the degree of difficulty in this turn alone. If he'd pulled this off, he was heading towards an excellent score, Ronnie.
Yeah, you just saw his front foot kind of crept over the outside rail, and it was hard to maintain balance at that point. And I had a feeling, just with the conditions that we have, these clean faces, that Toledo was going to be a very, very difficult hurdle for Conor O'Leary to try and jump today. But O'Leary put a couple of sixes up. I think he just missed those big vertical hits on the bowl. Had to go to the carving turns instead.